Hello guys, and welcome back to another stock market update. Today I'm going to talk to you about why I am very bullish this market. Last video I was leaning kind of bearish. I was leaning sort of bearish, but there's some things I've seen in the past couple days that I believe are very bullish for this market. Yeah, so here we are. Let's look at the hourly chart on the S&P. Last video was here. This was Sunday night. In the last video I said, if the market dropped, do not short this. Do not short this. They are trying to sucker you in. Do not fall for it. If you listened to me on Sunday, you did not fall for this, because I said we would get a bounce. Now, where I was not completely 100% right is I thought we were going to get a bounce, and then I thought we would roll over, which was not the case. I attempted to short in a couple spots, and I was stopped out every single time. What flipped me from a bearish outlook to a bullish outlook is this right here. I drew this trend line on Sunday. This trend line has been here. Yesterday, we came up and tapped that trend line and pulled back quite a bit, which at that point I'm thinking, we're going to go down like I expected, but that's not the case. Look at what happened today. Overnight, we traded sideways. Today, pre-market, we pulled back quite a bit, and it looked like we were going to get a bearish day, but then, first thing in the morning, boom, we exploded through that trend line. And not only did we break the trend line, but this is what sold me on this breakout, okay? Not only did we break this trend line, but we came and we back tested it. Not only did we back test this diagonal trend line, but look at this horizontal line. Look at price overnight here. Price could not get and hold above, I would say, about right here. This was resistance overnight. Price broke out, and look at what happened. It back tested this horizontal resistance as well as this diagonal resistance. So we back tested and we bounced, which confirms the breakout. If you break out, back test, and bounce, that is confirming a breakout, okay? And that's what we have right here. So that's why I'm very bullish. So now that we're bullish, let's look at some upside areas where we could see resistance. The first area that we could see resistance is about right here at this 3050 area. The good news is about this 3150 area is that it has already been tested multiple times. And on this channel, I've said before, the more times resistance is tested, the weaker it gets. So after dropping, coming back, we should be able to power through 3150 pretty easily. The tougher area of resistance is going to be up here at 3200. I expect us to get to 3200, maybe get a slight pullback and then continue upward. The more tougher area of resistance is going to be a little higher. It is going to be up here at this gap fill area of 3333. Once we get to 3333, I expect more of a pullback. But nonetheless, I think the next several weeks will be very bullish, and we should be able to get up to 3333. That is my expectation. Now we also have to look in the opposite direction. If we're wrong to the upside, then what can be our support to the downside? If we fall back into this channel overnight or into tomorrow or whatever, our first area of support is going to be here, the open of this morning, 3073. Then we're going to look at the origin of this bounce down here at 3014. But yeah, that's what we're looking at. Okay, let's look at some individual stocks. First, let's look at Shopify. Look at Shopify. Shopify will teach you a lesson in being patient. We were stocking Shopify back down here. Okay, if we would have just bought our option contracts and gotten some time on them, maybe bought some August 1100 calls or something, we would have killed it. If we would have just walked away and just let play out. But that is not what we did. We took profits on a quick pop. While we were profitable, this could have been much more profitable. So yeah, that just teaches you to make sure you stay confident and patient in your trades. Next thing I want to look at, let's take a look at the airlines. American Airlines is holding at its 50-day moving average. If you look at American Airlines from when we got it, back here somewhere, from back here to when we got it to the high of today, it made a 15% move. So if you were to buy back here and sell up here, you made a decent profit. Even though American Airlines sold off today, this isn't great price action, just giving back all these gains so quickly. I still think that this line, this support area should hold. 50-day moving average should hold, and we should see price creep up from there. But if you are holding this, I would use the 50-day moving average as your stop loss. Next, let's look at Netflix. I talked about Netflix in my last video. I said that this drop right here made no sense, and I was proven correct these last 3 days. I think that Netflix should continue to run. It should get up to this 500 area and maybe a little higher, but as I've said before, I expect a huge correction in Netflix coming soon. It could possibly be during this earnings report. It could be later, it could be before then, but I foresee a pretty huge correction. The way I'm going to play it is I'm not going to touch it until earnings. So that is what I'm looking out for with Netflix. And that's all I have for today. Thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment on the video. And I appreciate you guys so much for listening. You have a good night and have a great 4th of July weekend. Bye.